Greetings, gamers! Bearcat Gamer here to continue my run into Pokemon Sword. For those just joining, I recommend checking out the first video, especially if you would like to join me on this journey. All trainers are welcome to join in on the fun, and links are in the description below for more information. When we last left off, we had just gotten registered as a Gym Challenge participant. As we head out of the building, we are escorted to a hotel for the evening. I meet up with Sonia, who discusses an old legend in front of a statue of a hero long past. After Sonia talks about the legend, we are blocked from admission due to some hooligans dressed up in black calling themselves Team Yell. After defeating the two grunts one after the next, Hop decides it's his turn to join in for the fun for a double battle. A new face joins in, seemingly with Team Yell. Turns out this trainer is Marnie, and Team Yell is actually a fan club of hers. With that nonsense out of the way, Hop and I finally get our rooms for the night. The next day, we are escorted back to the gym stadium we registered at for an opening ceremony. The receptionist gives us a new uniform which is mandatory to wear out on the field. Changed and on the field, Chairman Rose announces the beginning of the Gym Challenge. We are introduced to 7 of the 8 gym leaders that will be facing on the journey. Milo, the grass gym leader, Nessa, the water type leader, Kabu, the fire type gym leader, Bay, the fighting type gym leader, sword only, Opal, the fairy type gym leader, Gordy, the rock type gym leader, sword only, and finally, Raihan, the dragon type gym leader, who is also Leon's rival. Chairman Rose meets up with us after the ceremony to inform us that our Dynamax bands will react to the energy in specific locations, such as in the gym arenas. Rose also informs us that we need to follow Route 3 to our first gym in Turffield. With this in mind, we're off to finally start our journey. I decide to switch out Nickit and C-Dot for Yamper and Oddish, and then make my way along Route 3 with everyone cheering me on. I also find a silk scarf along the way and get challenged by Hop before I can leave town. On Route 3, I catch a Gossiflower and defeat a Ripidee, which pushes Sobble to evolve into Drizzle. I am challenged by Last Ray along the way and defeat her with ease. I then catch a Vulpix and Galarian Zigzagoon. Schoolgirl Hannah challenges me next, who is also not much of a problem. I'd catch a Wild Mudbray and then find a Burnheal. Up next, we defeat Schoolboy Marvin. Sonia meets up with us to show off the power plant and explains how Chairman Rose is responsible for providing the Galar region power and gives us an escape route. Continuing on, we can find a Revive and catch a Roly-Coly before battling against Schoolgirl Kaylee. A Berry Tree and TM37 Beat Up can be found on an alternate path before battling Postman Tad. Along the road, we find Becca, who offers to camp with her and her Pokemon, where we can play with our Pokemon or cook them meals. Our last battle before entering a cave is against Schoolboy Peter, who isn't any trouble. Just outside of the cave is someone who will heal our Pokemon like a makeshift Pokemon Center. Entering the Galar mine, I capture a Drillbur before encountering Worker Keith. Behind him is a path that will lead to a Great Ball and an exit that leads to TM54 Rock Blast. Back in the mine, following the tracks, we branch off to battle Worker Georgia, who helps evolve Rookidee to Corvisquire. Behind her, we find TM26 Scary Face. Further into the mine, I find and catch a Woobat, then find a Hardstone. I catch a Diglett, then battle Worker Sandra, then Worker Russell. After the battle, a pair of heavy boots, an Ether, and 2 Super Potions can be found along the way. Near the exit, we meet the mysterious trainer from before from the registration building. The trainer warns us not to take another step and that he is working with Chairman Rose, and learn the trainer's name is Bed. With weak psychic Pokemon against our Dark-type Brutal Swing, Bed is taken down with ease. Once Bed is defeated, we can finally leave the cave. On the other side of the cave is another person who will heal your Pokemon if needed. A berry tree can be found before battling against Breeder Jamie. Within the fenced area behind Jamie, I capture a Pumpkaboo before battling Poke Kid Shane. 3 nest balls can be found on the ground nearby, then I catch a Joltik and a Galarian Meowth. On the ground, a rare candy can be found, as well as 2 doses of energy powder and a sharp beak. I catch an Electrike and find a Cleanse Tag and an Ether, and as I proceed, run into Milo from the opening ceremony. In the left field, I battle Poke Kid Sunny, find a Silver Powder, and catch a Milcery and a Pikachu. In the back right field, I find a Paralyze Heal and battle Poke Kid Reese. Behind him is TM07 Pin Missile. We also encounter and defeat Poke Kid Mia and find a nearby Revival Herb. Upon reaching Turffield, we encounter Hop and Sonia's Yamper, which lead us to Sonia overlooking a giant mural depicting Dynamaxing and or the Darkest Day, and gives us a tip on the type advantage against the gym leader. In a nearby fountain, we get some fresh water, and down the hill an X attack can be found, as well as a Leaf Stone. With all of the detours out of the way, we're finally ready to head to the gym challenge at the local gym. Hop awaits outside to encourage us as we enter the gym. Inside, we meet the ball guy who gives us a friend ball. At the back, we are told that each gym has a gym mission before we can challenge the gym leader for the badge. We change into our league outfit before hitting the field. The Turffield gym mission is to get 20 Wooloo from one end of the field to the next, which is incredibly easy in the first field. In the second field, a Yamper will try to halt and redirect the Wooloo, and we are challenged by the gym trainer Samuel, who is easy enough with our team. In the third section, there are 2 rows of bushes making 3 paths with another Yamper and a trainer. The left path is the quickest way to the end, which also allows us to pass the trainer without a battle. Some people, myself included, choose to battle gym trainer Mark instead of passing him by. In the final field, 2 Yampers and a trainer appear with more roadblocks, which make it more difficult than the rest. And you may have to go back to get broken off herds of Wooloo. Gym trainer Leah can be avoided with evasive maneuvering, but it's also added experience. Once all the Wooloo are past the final goal, we're finally allowed to face against Milo for the chance at the gym badge. We step onto the field with excitement in the air, and Milo meets us in the center of the field. At long last, our battle against Milo begins. Milo sends out Gossiflower, and I send out Corvisquire for type advantage. For the first time, our Dynamax band begins to react, and we'll make great use of it later. Preparing for the late game, Corviknight uses Hone Claws to buff his attacks and accuracy stats. And Gossiflower learns the first attack with Rapid Spin. Corviknight uses Hone Claws for more power, while Gossiflower attacks with Round. Corviknight uses Hone Claws one last time, and Gossiflower attacks with Rapid Spin once more. With Corviknight powered up, it's time to get serious and Dynamax for the first time. Feeling large and in charge, Corviknight decimates Gossiflower with a max airstream and raises its speed. Milo sends out his ace Pokemon Eldegoss and also Dynamaxes. Eldegoss doesn't stand a chance against our speed and power and is KO'd in one hit by Max Airstream. By the end of the battle, Oddish gains enough experience to evolve into Gloom, Milo shakes our hands afterwards and presents us with our first gym badge, the Grass Badge, which also allows us to capture Pokemon up to level 25. Milo then meets us to inform us that Nessa is our next in line to be challenged and Hulberry Gym beyond Route 5. Thank you for watching my journey into this challenge. I'm so excited to complete the next video to begin the tournament and see all the different teams everyone decides to use. Follow me on Twitter for when the tournament will take place and Discord to speak with me and other combatants for when the tournament brackets and battles take place. The winner of each tournament between battles will receive a rare candy from me via trading after the battle. Should I be the winner, the second place winner will receive a sellable gift such as Tiny Mushroom, a nugget, or other such prize. In the next video, I'll be showing off what my official team will be by the end of the video. So until then, I look forward to your entries. This is Bearcat Gamer, signing out.